I want to do something different. So we're going to be adding something called Storytime is Fun Time to the channel. And basically, Storytime is Fun Time. You guys are bored, you guys are watching YouTube, but you decide to search Storytime or Fun Time with Storytime. Storytime is Fun Time, whatever. But this video is going to be called Storytime is Fun Time. And I really want to make this kind of like a running series. So, comment down below what story you guys want me to tell next. Like, what subject? About girls, about school, about whatever. So, today we're going to be telling a little story. Now, the story, is really cool. I think it's a really good story. I love the story because, it reminds me of the good old days. Being in 6th grade, I just got to middle school. Of course not in 6th grade now, but it was when I was in 6th grade, before puberty did actually hit. I had hit puberty, but my voice still wasn't deep. I still hadn't slimmed down. I still had a little bit of weight on me. Classic, early life. And so basically, I'm in 6th grade. I'm doing what I need to do, doing my work. I'm a teacher. I was a teacher's pet back then. I really loved being a teacher's pet. At this moment in my life, where I am now, I honestly don't care anymore. I used to care so much, but things happen, and then you change, and your outlooks change, your views change, and my view on being a teacher's pet definitely changed. I didn't want to be it anymore. It was annoying because I realized that when you aren't, it's very unfair. And when unfair, you feel like you are owed something, and nobody should be owed anything. But anyway, it was starting to get a little confused. Believe we're gonna get back into the story. So I'm doing what I need to do, getting straight A's, the teacher's pet, and there's a thing that I really, really liked to do, and that was morning announcements. And if you guys have ever had morning announcements, it's such a big thing in the morning because all the classes have to watch the morning announcements. All the grade levels have to watch the morning announcements, whether they like it or not. And I did it the year before in 5th grade. I really had a fun time doing it. And so I was like, I decided that I really wanted to be part of the morning announcements in 6th grade. And I'm so thankful that one of my teachers recommended me to do the morning announcements, and I was really, really happy. So I didn't start until like a month after I knew that I had been recommended. So I didn't start until like a month after. And so I was like really, really excited. I was like, alright, I'm ready to do the job. I'm ready to do the job. But there were already people who were in place, and I was just going to be like kind of like a fill-in, on the calendar. And you have like a busy schedule, and you try to pencil somebody in, or you try to fill somebody in, and maybe it happens sometimes, it doesn't. And so basically, I had some days where I'd be the anchor, some days I'd be the person who handled the PowerPoint, so the person knew what to read. And also, you could be the camera person, or you could be the music person. Thankfully, my morning announcements, my crew, we had music to go to morning announcements. And so I was really happy, I can't wait to do the job. So what am I doing? So when I get there, I guess you could say my boss, or the morning announcements was in the library, so it was the librarian, basically. That was my boss, the librarian. And so, I was in the library one day, she tells me, hey, are you Louise? Yeah, one of your teachers recommended you to do the morning announcement, so I was excited, so I came in a month later. The first day, I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing? So she's like, okay, so I want to see, I'll get you out. I want you to do the morning announcements. I want you to be the anchor today. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm the anchor, and I feel like I did horrible. but she says, you have real talent. I really like you're very good at it. So I want you to be the anchor this week. So we had weeks of what job we would be doing. So I believe the first week I was anchor. And so some people didn't like that. And some people did. Some people didn't mind. Some people didn't even watch the morning announcements as it was. But one of my teammates, my colleagues, they didn't like that because I was basically taking their job basically. Everyone calls President Emily, and so Emily was very upset that I was just there and I was the shining star, the teacher's pet again. As I said, it's very unfair to some people, but I honestly didn't care, and so I was basically the boss's pet. Like, she liked it. Like, she liked how I did the morning announcements, and so she said she wanted me to be anchor. And so Emily, who was the previous 6th grade anchor, got a little bit upset. And, threw a lot of shade that my way. And, being in 6th grade, I was only in public school for 2 years before that. So I was totally new to everything, like all the slang and everything around me was so new, just right over my head. And so, it was some days where I would notice what she was saying, but other days I would either didn't care or honestly didn't understand. I was just like, what? But so Emily and I finally, stopped clashing heads. And we finally became cool, whatever. Friends, if you will. And so, Emily's pretty cool, I realized. Emily's not that bad. And so, everybody says Emily was kind of like, unique. I'm going to say unique, because I know if I say the wrong things, people are going to know who I'm talking about. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to tell a story. That's all I'm trying to do is tell a story. And not trying to get everybody all hyped up and stuff, Just tell a story. And so in the story, everybody's saying Emily's unique, air quotes. Can't see it, but there are air quotes around unique. And so everybody's saying Emily's unique. I'm like, well, no, like, she's really cool. Emily's like really cool. I don't mind Emily. So Emily and I hang out. But we do have different classes. I'm in talent and activity, and she's in regular classes. So we didn't really see each other, but when we did during the morning announcements, we would talk at breakfast, before going. We were just talking, and we were actually really cool. We just hang out, and after we left, I wouldn't say we didn't know each other, but we didn't talk because we in the hallway it'd be like, hey Emily, hey Louise, every now and again, but it wasn't like full-blown conversations, like the conversation you have with somebody for like a long time, like a conversation like when you want to go home but your parents are just insisting on talking to every person that they know. Yeah, those are the conversations I'm talking about. But it was just like a hey, bye, or like, how your teacher sends you to run errands to other teachers' classrooms, and you walk in, and then they're like, hey, what's up? Like when you walk in, like all your friends, they're like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what you doing in my classroom? Get in my classroom. The back and forth play, whatever. So yeah, that's basically what that was until one day she was always hinting. I was like, what are you hinting at? Like, she was like, sometimes she would say, like, Louis is my boyfriend, or like she would say my last name is Sanders. I mean, like, what you mean Sanders? Like my cousin or whatever. And she could not answer. Like, I remember one day she was like, my last name was Sanders. I was like, but her last name wasn't Sanders. Like, I knew what her last name was, and she was like, my last name is Sanders. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like cousins or like what? Like, I don't understand. And she just didn't answer, so I was like, okay, whatever, it's cool. And so one day I asked for her number, and I texted her. She never texted back. All this started from her not liking me to her basically like curving me. Like she curved me so hard. Like like U-turn curves. Like that's how hard I got curved. Matter of fact, you know how like when you drift on a video game, that's how hard I got curved. Like it was so bad. Like when you hit the curb and you almost curse and you mix curve and curve together and it forms curve. That's how hard I got curved. Like you wouldn't believe how hard I got curved. Like, I texted her maybe 4 times. I double text one day and 2 other texts on 2 separate occasions. Still no text back. So I was like, you know what? It's whatever. I'm just gonna have a dry summer. Like my phone will not be wet. My phone will be dry and I'll be dry and I'll be happy with it. So basically, I just never talked to her again. I did have a dream of her once, and we were boyfriend and girlfriend. And she walked into the school that I'm at now, and she walked she walked into the room like dressed to the nines and like looking so good, like cause she said she went to another school. I guess I don't know if she did, cause we don't go to the same school anymore. Like neither of us go to school that we were in 6th grade. So basically that happened, and so we just never talked again. I forgot about it until like a couple of maybe 3 months ago, where I had a dream, and she was there, and she was like, "Why you mad? Why you mad?" And she was calling me her boyfriend or whatever, and so it was like I was flexing in front of other females. Your boy had game. He could spit. He had game. He could pull. Your boy was a beast. In his dreams only. Only in his dreams. But, or maybe not. Maybe or maybe not. You'll never know. Until you watch the next story. Yeah. You'll never know. And so, basically, that's what happened. Your boy got curved. So sad. So sad. Your boy got curved. But I hope you enjoyed, we already did record the gameplay, so I'm so sorry. The audio messed up. The original video is going to be called "This Is Why We Suck." I'm sure there'll be another video just like that in a couple days or so. So no worries. You'll probably get another bad gameplay of Minecraft Battle Mode. But, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Comment what you want the next story to be. And also share this with your friends, Get the word out. The boy is coming up, But, seriously, leave a like and subscribe. Comment what you want the next story to be. Thanks for coming, watching the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.